Hi guys, welcome back to Mags HD. So Newcastle played Huddersfield yesterday at St James's Park, and of course, as we all know, it ended 1-0 to Newcastle. So we're going to start off on this match review with the Newcastle lineup, and of course Newcastle lined up like we always line up, and the formation was no change, and also the team was no changed as well from the team that played against Man United early on in the season, and also the team that played against Southampton 3 weeks ago as well. So in that team was Martin Dubravka, in the back four of DeAndre Edlin, Lascelles, Lejeune and Paul Dummett, a midfield four of Matt Ritchie, who had to come back early from international duty with Scotland as he picked up a knock, but he was given the all clear before the game yesterday to play. Then we had John Joe Shelvey, Mo Diame and Kennedy, and then up front we had Ayoze Perez playing off of Dwight Gale. On the subs bench we had Caldolo, Javi Manquillo, Kieran Clark, Isaac Hayden, Christian Atsu, Jacob Murphy and Islam Slimani. Yes, Islam Slimani made it to the bench because he got 27 minutes for Algeria on Tuesday during the international break, so he was given the all clear to sit on the bench at least. Now we'll move on to the Huddersfield lineup for the game, and Huddersfield lined up in their usual formation, and they had in goal Ghostii, and in the rest of their team it was Smith, Congolo, Hogg, Kachunga, Mui, Van Lipara, Deporte, Pritchard, Zanka and Christian Schadler. And then on their subs, they had Coleman, Malone, Billing, Ince, Quana, Monet and Hajer. So we'll move on to how the game played out. So with Premier League safety a must for both teams heading into this game, it was us that came out on top with a 1-0 win, thank you to Ayoze Perez. Newcastle came out the gates ready to pressure Huddersfield all the way, and John Joe Shelvey and Mo Diame put the pressure on in the middle of the park, whilst Kennedy and Ritchie ran up and down the flanks all day long. Unfortunately, we could not convert a dominant possession on the ball in the first half, leading to not getting on the scoreboard. The main culprit for that was Dwight Gale. He was found on multiple occasions in front of goal, but couldn't put a single shot home. John Joe Shelvey played a quick free kick to Dwight Gale. It went over the top from the middle of the park, landed perfectly right on the foot of Dwight Gale. All he had to do was slot it around the keeper, but instead he didn't have the confidence and he tapped it over the top with a lob, and it went wide of the post. The second half was still controlled by us once again, but Huddersfield had some excitement after Benitez subbed on Christian Atsu and Islam Slimani. The match finally saw us score a goal, and Christian Atsu crossed the ball to Slimani, only for Ghostii to jump up and hit a flail hand at it, which then landed down to Kennedy, and Kennedy, cool, calm and collected, passed it in to Ayoze Perez to slot home on the 80th minute for the win. Newcastle continued to press on and needed to defend until the last whistle, as Huddersfield searched for an equaliser in the 5 minutes of added time. Martin Dubravka was required to make a top save, but it was one of the few moments in the game he was needed. But he came away once again with another clean sheet, and this is his third clean sheet since joining Newcastle in January. As things stand currently, as you'll see on the league table up on the screen now, Newcastle sit 12th position with 7 points clear of the final relegation place. They will return to action at the King Power Stadium next week. Of course, Islam Slimani won't be able to play in that game because he is obviously the parent club, so he won't be able to play in that game, but hopefully he will get to start in the game after Leicester. But let us know what you thought down in the comments below of the game. Who was your man of the match? Did you think Newcastle should have won by more? There was also a penalty shout in the game as well for Kennedy in about, I think, the first half of the game it was, but it didn't get given. Of course, you'll be able to see that probably on the highlights. From what I've seen, it was a definite penalty, but at the end of the day, we came away with the 3 points, and that's all that matters. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Remember to follow me on social media down in the links below in the description. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. It takes about 2 seconds and it would really help me out. Till next time, you've been watching Mags HD, and I'll see you later.